We have the Sweet Discoveries event in Pokemon Go, so we're gonna go over the top tips, tricks, strategies to make sure that everything is not missed in this event in Pokemon Go for you. So welcome to the Trainer Club. Here we go. The event starts on Thursday, April 24th and goes all the way until Tuesday, 10 a.m. start, 8 p.m. finish, so you know we're gonna have to max out here. The bonuses of this event are going to include 2x catch candy. So if there are any of the Pokemon that we're gonna talk about here in a minute or two about the spawns, please make sure to pine at those. Get the Mega Level 3 to match them and be able to capitalize on the 2x catch candy. Because while candy is not the most valuable resource, it still does have a function to unlock second charge moves. It helps with the first stage of powering up. And if you have more than enough, you can transfer over 100 to 1 XL candy. I know that's not a great ratio, but it does help sometimes when you have an excess of XL candy. You're gonna have increased chance of getting shiny Delibird and Squovet. It looks like the increased shiny chance of specific Pokemon are going to be kind of a new flagship for these events, which is also pretty cool because it allows us to be able to get our hands on some shinies that may have been a little bit more challenging before. And then as far as hatches go, we're gonna have increased hatch chances of those two Pokemon plus Cherubi, which are gonna be featured in 7-kilometer eggs. By catching Delibird and Squovet, you will be awarded berries if you do need any additional berries. Hopefully those berries are gonna be golden raspberries and silver pineapple berries, the most valuable berries in the game. For the first 3 eggs that you put on, using the hatch widget that you can put on that will show your egg distance, you will get half incubator distance. So I was a bit excited when I saw half incubator distance because I'm actually loving half incubator distance. It actually encourages me to hatch more eggs. I'm more productive with my eggs and it makes me feel more complete as opposed to the reverse. However, the only challenge here is that it's only for the first 3 and then it goes back to regular. So the 7-kilometer eggs are going to be a pass for me here in a second when we talk about what's in them. The next bonus is going to be increased apples coming from the Mossy Lore modules. And apples can be featured as multiple different things. So it is not a guaranteed Applin encounter. It can be berries, similar to as we did see with the Pokeball test on April 1st. We were able to get encounters and we were also able to get berries and balls and things like that. That's gonna be the same feature that we're gonna be seeing here, except there will be apples on the map and not Pokeballs. And not only that, we're gonna be able to evolve these into one of the 2. For the Flapple evolution, we're gonna need 200 of the Applin candy and 20 tart apples. And then for the Appleton, we're gonna need 200 apple candy as well as 20 sweet apples to be able to evolve. So not only are we able to collect these apples and be able to change into the Applin, but we're also able to collect some of them and berries and the like. And according to G47, it looks like the apples that are going to be showing up on the map can be Applin like we talked about. It can be apples, which you're going to need to collect for the evolution, or it can be other Pokemon as well, which according to him is a little bit disappointing, which I can understand the frustration. And just a reminder that Applin is going to be a grass and a dragon type Pokemon, so coinciding the Mega to make sure you optimize XL candy is going to be the name of the game here. So beginning during the Sweet Discovery, you may discover apples in the wild. If you're very lucky, tapping on them will award sweet apples, tart apples, or encounters with the Pokemon including Applin. If you're lucky, apples will also have the chance of appearing at Mossy Lure modules. And also the partial list of what can appear from them is going to be Paris, Cottony, or Applin. So multiple of these Pokemon. If Paris does show up, guys, please remember to catch that Pokemon. It is a Stardust boosted Pokemon. And then the spawns of this event will be Alolan Rattata, Abra, Bellsprout, Delibird, Gulpin, Bidoof, Munna, Bounsweet, and Squovet. So when looking at these Pokemon, remember that the Abra does go into Alakazam, which does have a Mega. Remember that Delibird is going to be a boosted shiny as well as Squovet, but Delibird in specific is going to get boosted Stardust, so please make sure to catch that Pokemon as well. And the rare spawns are going to be Snorlax, Shuckle. I don't know why this Pokemon is so incredibly popular right now during events. It makes me wonder if there's going to be something to do with this Pokemon in the future. You will also be able to get Kamala and then Applin. So it is a rarer spawn Pokemon as it does denote here. And then in the 7-kilometer eggs, the 3 boosted shinies, and then the other one is going to be the Munchlax. Munchlax 100% IV will be 1081 out there. So if you guys do want to hatch these eggs, this is going to be what you do encounter. Remember, there are shiny boosts on some of those Pokemon. Are they the most desirable Pokemon to be able to hatch in eggs? For me personally, I would say no, but whatever you feel is most in line with how you play and what you enjoy, please make sure to do so. And we have field research that's going to be use 3 berries to help catch Pokemon. Pokemon for a Delibird encounter. 469 will be the 100% IV. Please make sure to give it a berry and run away from it. Stack it in your task for the future when we have a calm day with 3 times catch Stardust. Komala at 1106 and Squovit at 404. Use 10 berries to help catch Pokemon for 1,000 Stardust and feed your berry 5 times for 1,000 Stardust. Then we're going to get the exclusive timed research, which is going to be catch 10 Pokemon for a Mossy Lure, catch 25 Pokemon for a Munna, 50 Pokemon for a Bidoof, 50 nice throws for a Bone Sweet, 30 nice throws for a Komala, 10 berries for a Squovit, 20 berries for the Delibird. Use a lure module for a Cherubi encounter, and then you're going to be able to get a sweet and a tart apple. And then for the $2 research add-on, it's going to be catch 15 Pokemon, 25 Pokemon. It's pretty much going to be a repeat here. That's going to give you an Applin encounter with a Mossy Lure module, and then a whole bunch of tasks as well for another Applin encounter and another Mossy Lure module. And there's going to be some new Applin gear that you can get in the shop, including a headband. So for this event, what's the overarching goal? Honestly, guys, it's just to go out there, try to get these Applin encounters as much as you can. Remember, grass and dragon typing to coincide with that. And then to look at some of the other Pokemon. Remember, we do have Snorlax out there if you do want to get some more candy, some XL candy. That's going to be a normal typing, which would be helpful for going for the Gigantamax Snorlax if you do need XL candy to unlock any of the max moves or to power it up. Remember, that Pokemon is going to be a good tank to be able to use in the game, as well as that Blissey. So please make sure to get a lucky one and power it to level 40 if you don't have a good one to max out to level 50. But besides that, guys, this event is going to be getting out there, playing, enjoying yourself. Another thing I'm going to suggest for Pokemon Go is for these Mossy Lure modules and Lure module events is to put the extended time on these Lure modules, because that would help out incredibly and motivate people. And I'm shocked that they're doing 7-kilometer eggs without having a half incubator distance for this event, especially since a lot of these Pokemon in there seem pretty mediocre, according to my analysis. So thank you guys for being here as always. Love and appreciate you guys. I'm going to see you out on the next video. Peace. I want to take this time to thank everybody who supports me in every facet. It means the world to me, and an extra special thank you to all my Patreons. I greatly appreciate the extra support to continue to allow me to pursue Pokemon Go full time, allowing me to create my daily video uploads in the most timely fashion for everyone's benefit. Plus, I get the amazing experience of sharing my creative processes behind the scenes and raiding all around the globe with select upper tiers. Thank you everybody for being a part of the Trainer Club. You all mean the absolute world to me, and I will see you guys out on the next video.